Oh, Bambi, I won't lie.
The next question I want to ask, because one thing that I drive home on my channel a lot, and there was actually one thing I had to tell you, and I don't know if you did it because of me, but there was actually a point where you ended up changing the title of one of your videos after a conversation we had, and I don't remember the exact name of the video. It was probably one of those best songs by year things, but after watching the video, I was like, this sounds more like a my favorite song per blank instead of the best song per blank.
Oh, I know
And
exactly what you're
you
talking
responded
about.
to my comment was
Yeah,
like, those are pretty much the same thing. And then we pretty much had like a little back and forth. I was like, bro, no, that's not that's not the same thing at all. Like if I
yeah.
ask you what's your I think I use like I use like a Big Mensa example. I was like, if I ask you what's your favorite song for Big Mensa, that's a completely different question than asking what do you think is Big Mensa's best song. And then you was like, sometimes for you, they're pretty interchangeable. Like you like something the most because you think it's the best. And I was like, yeah, like even though your answer to the questions may be the same, they're not the same question themselves at all. And then like the next day, you change it from
Right.
every song, like the best song, to like, my favorite. So like, how did that happen?
Yeah, there's always those moments like with me and you that happens all the time where like either you will say something or a random subscriber will say something and then it'll like bring a different perspective. Like, cause like I was talking about earlier, I'm trying to bring different perspectives. There's also
Right.
times where people have to bring different perspectives to me. And then that's where I change it when it's needed.
Yeah, that's something. That's a philosophy I be trying to tell people all the time. They be like, favorite and best, the same thing. I'm like, it's definitely not. I think I might put that in my part two of thing rap fans do that I can't stand. Because I was watching a Fantano video where he was making a tier list of all of Drake's albums and whatnot, and it was one point where he said Fantano has said that he likes Take Care more than Nothing Was the Same, but then he had put Nothing Was the Same like higher on the list. And then somebody was commenting talking about how you gonna say that Take Care you like it more than Nothing Was the Same, but then you put it lower on the list. And then I was like, guys, it's not hard to understand because Fantano even said in the video he thinks Nothing Was the Same is better, but he likes Take Care more. And that's why I told them, I'm like, guys, he clearly said that he likes it more, but he truly thinks it's better. And somebody was like, what the fuck are you talking about? That makes no sense. If he likes it more, that means he thinks it's better. I'm like, that's not true at all. Like, what are you talking about? Bro, that's why I say it so often, because there's so many people who don't understand that. They think that if you like it more, then you think it's better.
Yeah, and I didn't get that for the longest time.
And that's why I was wondering with that video. I'm like, bro, this sounds more like a favorite instead of best video. You was like, that's the same thing. I'm like, Izzy, no, it's not, bro. No, it's not.
Yeah, like I said, I was just like I blew up like when I blew up on my channel when I was like really young. Like I kind of wish I blew up now, like when I'm 21 instead of 18. You know?
A different person. You say your knowledge is better, all that.
Yeah, my hip hop knowledge is better. I'm a better person now, and I just like. Yeah,
I'm glad to see that growth, though. I'm glad to hear about that growth.
Yeah, it's important. Thank you.
It was a video that I actually had made, and you and you ended up shouting out on your community tab. You was like, "Bro, this is actually a great idea from Amir. I'm gonna make one of my own version of this video one day." And then you ended up not doing it. How come you never made your own 5 or 10 songs that I loved after the first listen video? Because when I made mine, you put it on your community tab. Was like, "Bro, this was a great idea from Amir. I'm gonna make my own version." And then you never got around to doing it.
Yeah, I remember that. I had it written down, and I think I got like 25% of the script done. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I think I just got like caught up in another idea that I liked more, and then I just went with that, and then I just like never went back to that idea.
Okay. Because I was actually waiting for your version too. I was like, okay, thanks for the shout out. I want to see your version.
But I mean, I can write that down again right now.
I mean, that's if you plan on coming back to YouTube, bro. Cause it don't sound like it sometimes.
Oh, I definitely plan to come back. It's just a matter of when, you know.
Another video that you had that we was waiting on that you ended up not making it because you was too busy. What's your albums of the year for 2019? You ended up just posting the list like on Twitter and whatnot. I was like, damn, he really didn't got time to make the video. Like
Yeah,
the end of 2019, you were just super busy at the time.
Yeah, well, that was a time when I was like, my mental health like was really kind of slipping, and also at the time I was working and I was in school, so I was like I wasn't really like having a good time upstairs, and I was busy all the time. And I mean, obviously that's like an important list. Like everyone wants to see that from their favorite YouTubers, like their year-end list.
Right.
But yeah, it was just like it was at a time when I was like, man, like I really don't want to get in front of the camera right now. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you just do the list like that. I'm like, bro, if y'all want to know, here y'all go.
Yeah, like I just knew like if I got on camera right now, I can't be entertaining. You know?
All right, so the next thing I wanted to bring up was that you ever get those comments on your channel where you see it and you be like, okay, this person clearly does not like follow my channel, or this person clearly don't fuck with me if they have to ask this. The
All
reason
the time.
the reason I brought it up is because, bro, to this day I still see videos on your channel of people saying, "Oh my god," I said, "What happened to your Bambi intro? That was my favorite. What happened to that?" I'm like, this dude deleted that intro so fucking long ago.
Right.
Where have you been?
Yeah, it's just like it's what we were talking about earlier. Like all those old, sorry, I got a burp. All these old subscribers that were there for the original compilation list. It's like once I got demonetized and changed up the content, they come back around every once in a while if it's a video that interests them, and then they just act like everything's the same when it's really couldn't be more different.
Is that your reaction when you see them? You'd be like, okay, y'all just haven't been here in a while, haven't y'all?
Yeah, but like I don't get like upset about it because like obviously I don't expect every single person to watch every video.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, like it's when you see that, it's just like yeah, you just like you said, it's just clear that you don't know everything that's been happening.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel when people ask me why I deleted certain videos. I'm like, bro, I didn't explain this a million times over. If you don't know by now, then that's just a question that's never gonna be answered.
Right.